morning, everybody, and welcome to another amazing week of Pulp Picks. I'm Corey.
I'm Fritz.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Patrick.
And Patrick, take us off.
Oh, wow, okay. So this week I chose All Out Avengers. And I'm actually kind of surprised, number one. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I picked this book because I've been jokingly saying since it was solicited that I'm actually excited to read an Avengers book, and I can't wait until this thing comes out. And I was only, kind of telling the truth there. Anybody who's been in the store and mentioned Avengers knows that I'm not a fan of Jason Aaron's current run. The whole going so far back in time and saying that there was another Avengers team first that was Odin and some Ghost Rider riding a mastodon and stuff, it's ridiculous.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah, that part's actually neat.
Well, Ghost Rider riding a mastodon, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, an Avengers team, 10,000 BC or whatever, it's hokey.
Anyways, All Out Avengers.
In a world where everything is hokey and over the top and ridiculous, it's a bridge too far. But so I read All Out Avengers #1, thinking I have to read it now because I've been telling everybody that I'm excited about this book, and if I don't, and we've ordered a decent number of copies, so I probably should have an opinion on it. And it was actually kind of fun. So you're getting dropped in the middle of a story, which happens quite a bit in comics now. You don't have any idea what's going on at all. And there seems to be a plot that's running behind the plot, but you're not even sure if that's the case because you don't know what's going on at all. But it's fun. Greg Land's, I don't know, they felt like the pencils were maybe rushed a little bit or something. It's a little inconsistent, but I can see where they're going with it. All in all, I thought it was a really fun book. And if you've been looking for an Avengers book that feels like a classic Avengers book and is focused more on what's happening here and now, which is their tagline for this book, it's actually happening now. This is a great place to jump in, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, what do you got, Fritz?
Oh, okay. I have no idea how the order of these things are going anymore.
Me neither. That was a total...
Yeah, so my pick this week is Moon Knight.
We're winging it.
We really are. Moon Knight 15, kind of the start of a new arc here. We're coming back to, there's been this kind of simmering vampire subplot going through since issue 1. And it took a back burner for a bit, but now it's coming back to the forefront. We've also got the other alters are finally getting to actually do stuff after last issue. Because so far the series has just been Mark being Mark, but now Jake's out, Steven's out, and they're actually getting to contribute. So it's been really neat seeing these different aspects of himself and how they interact with each other, and then just everyone else on the team kind of getting to learn more about Mark, learning about his dissociative identity disorder. We also get to learn a bit more about some of the new villains. I'm trying to remember their names now. Don't worry, they're actually pretty cool seeing. Grand Maul electrocutes you, and Nemean just beats you up. Which
it's like the Nemean lion.
Yeah, yeah. They even talk about this. Yeah, But no, they seem cool. Looking forward to them showing up again. Vampires are always fun. I mean, there's a reason Blade is still a thing. But speaking of which, he gets
in All Out Avengers, by the way.
And he also gets a shout out in here. So, yeah. So no.
Yeah, it is really funny. That was a really funny line.
Yeah. So also Marvel, win new Blade comic, please. But no, this was really good. I mean, every issue's been good, but I'm really liking the direction they're taking. They're going to Chinatown. All kinds of vampire shenanigans going to be happening there. Definitely check it out. Over to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Fritz. So this week I picked Twig #5. Everyone at this table knows I have a fascination with Scotty Young, but
and Batman. And Ant-Man.
Yep. And I didn't pick Batman this week, surprisingly. But I just have really liked this story. I think Scotty Young is, he's not doing the art on this, he's writing it. But I think he's just got such versatile skills in being able to do so much. But we get to find out a little bit more about Twig in terms of what a placeling really is. And I was excited to find out that Twig is going to come back. So even though it's the end of this chapter, this section of the story, that there will be more to be told. So yeah, it's a really good read. It's really fun. I like Kyle Strom's art for it too. So it's a feel-good story. So, all right, Corey, what did you pick this week?
All right. You may not have picked a Batman book, but I picked a Batman-esque book.
I kind of picked a Batman book.
Marvel's Batman, sure. About the same level of mental health problems?
After the most recent issue of Batman, yes.
So I picked Dark Knights of Steel, Tales from the Three Kingdoms. So Dark Knights of Steel has been on break. It's been like 3 months since we've had an issue.
Which, if you've talked to Corey, you're definitely aware of.
Yeah.
That's a good book.
I've been vocal about it. I even tweeted at Tom Taylor asking him what was going on.
So you're the reason.
Tom, if you're watching this,
To be fair,
I'd appreciate a reply.
You're probably nicer than a lot of the other tweets he gets, so.
Probably. But yeah, so this is the one shot that's starting it all back up, and it's just backstory stuff. It's you get to see some other characters. So Jimmy Olsen and Perry White show up, and you get to see how Batman finds his Robins, and you get to see an adventure with Superman and Supergirl and Batman, and it's just fun. So the art's awesome, and Tom Taylor does a great job. There's a few other people writing. A couple of these, or 2 other writers in this too. The Tom Taylor one, the Tom Taylor story is great.
Oh, so it's an anthology.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So there's 3 different stories in it, 3 different backstories that just kind of set the tone. And it's, if you haven't been reading this, the trade paperback should be coming out soon for the first 6 or 7 issues, something like that. And this book is fantastic. We literally can't keep it on the shelf. Ask Sarah. I keep telling her to order more, but she doesn't listen. So.
Yeah, that's totally what it is.
So, I mean,
Supply has nothing to do with it.
That was part of the job interview, right? Like, will you listen to Corey? No, you're hired.
Why do you think I stay back after that?
It's so weird. He asks that at every interview.
Yeah, it was the weirdest at Corey's interview.
All right, but I think that's all we have time for today. So, and remember, October 1st, Brent Schoonover's here, so don't forget that. And also follow us on social media at PulpCG on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and come in at 11 a.m. and tell us your picks and pick up your comic books and talk
Big
to
week.
us.
Yeah, awesome.
Because we talk to each other all the time, so we know what's going on in our lives. We want to hear from you. So we'll see you at 11, guys.
Oh, I thought you were turning in your resignation.
Oh, no. I'll just be a little more openly hostile.